sportsmediasucks.com.
It's my turn.
Show me my bonnet, 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 show me my bonnet.
What's up there, Orlando?
I got Alvin say Jesus.
Yep. In the name of Jesus. Sunday is here. NFL football. Y'all watched that college football last night. I saw 2 excellent football games this weekend. And I'm going to tell you which one was the best. So y'all hang on till we see. It wasn't the Florida State game last night. It was the Jones High Tigers versus the Atlantic Sharks on Thursday night. If y'all missed that game, y'all can go watch it on the AlanShipShow.com, or y'all can go watch it on my Facebook page, or just tag it up at YouTube. Jones High done won their first district game of the year. We got to win one more, and we going to be in the playoffs.
How about that? In the playoffs.
We going to win one more, and we going to be in the playoffs.
Bayside.
Y'all better stay in Orange County.
One of them wins coming up out of Bayside anyway.
Yeah, got it. Cocoa Beach.
Cocoa Beach.
That's right.
Cocoa Beach.
So one of them wins coming up out of there.
That's right.
That's up north.
Okay.
Y'all can knock out Cocoa Beach.
Hey, but yeah, Jones High won the game. We gonna get down to that later. I know Florida State game was off the chain last night.
Yes.
But we gonna talk about Jameis Winston. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Yeah. He one of them. What's that? Merchant Drive? That little place on Merchant
The
Drive.
Palm.
No.
Free
Well, no.
He out of Midtown in Tallahassee. Don't bring that back here. Don't bring that back
No,
here.
I'm talking about what Jeb Bush's daughter was.
Yeah. Oh, with Jeb Bush's daughter.
Yeah.
That's where he was. Probably was at.
Yeah.
Toward the game.
Something wrong with
He
this.
was in 33rd lot.
Yeah.
He gonna be in Lincoln County a lot.
Yeah. So as soon as Florida State don't need him no more.
Yeah, he can be gone.
Yeah. As soon as Florida State don't need him, because he getting protected up there.
Right now we need him.
Yeah, we need him. Because look here. But I'm gonna tell you this right here. I'm so glad Florida State won last night.
Me too.
I'm glad they won last night, and not just because I'm a Florida State fan, because that showed Winston they can win with you, or they can even though it was tough to win without you.
Ooh, Lord.
If the boy any player, there you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Any player.
I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
Real, come on, man.
Come on.
Hey, the truth is the truth, baby.
Yeah.
It's the Alvin Ship
But
Show.
yeah. I requested that.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That hurt me to the core.
Oh, man, me too, man. That hurt.
Hey, listen. If the boy don't get it together, Jarrell and me and Jarrell talked about that on his show Friday night. And make sure y'all listen to the Sports View with the crew with Jarrell, the Bishop, Glenn Allgood, and Jay Smooth. You know, they talk about this kind of stuff,
show, yeah.
and you know, and you know, they put it down. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this right here. Jameis Winston think he is above the law.
Y'all made him like that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Now we got to figure out how to bring him back.
Yeah. Now the thing is, people was asking me. Well, I had people saying, Ship, do you think he should be suspended for the whole game? Ship, I don't think he should be punished. I don't think they should suspend him for the whole game. Yes, he does need to be suspended for the whole game. And the reason why I say he need to be suspended for the whole game, because he been getting away with stuff for the longest.
Yeah. And
it's sooner or later he has to realize that I'm a football player, and then sooner or later I'm gonna be a regular citizen. Got to follow the law.
Mm-hmm.
So why shouldn't he?
Exactly. Yeah. Why shouldn't he? And when you and this is my thing. Everybody, because I'm one of those kind of people who say, oh, he's a kid. Now let me get this straight about when I say he's a kid. Mm-hmm. The kid stuff is you tell your kid one thing one time or twice or whatever. Now he's being a kid. But when he keep doing the same thing over and over again, he's a hard-headed kid.
Right.
And he got to learn a lesson.
Adrian
So you want that Adrian Peterson?
Yeah.
He need Adrian Peterson.
And that's supposed to make him better.
Huh?
Adrian Peterson whooping gonna make him better.
Well, I don't know about the Adrian
It's slowing down.
It might have.
It might slow him down.
Yeah.
Because right now,
But they
ain't no
standing on.
whooping ain't gonna make that man better.
Okay, even if it ain't a whooping, that whooping he took last night was standing on the sideline.
sideline, I think that hurt him.
Yeah. And now I don't
With
think
that small hat on his
I don't
head.
think
He dressed out. He dressed out. What you mean?
He dressed out
He dressed out.
before the game.
You got an ugly hat he had on his head. You got an ugly hat he had on, man.
that dude on something, man.
Yeah. And the thing is, and we was in here talking before we came on the air. Lack said that Jimbo Fisher knew that
the man was
Jameis Winston was dressed.
That's right.
And if anybody out there believes in, like, please call
I
me.
was in Tallahassee this weekend. I seen him ride around all up on Monroe, Tennessee, with his uniform on, that Krispy Kreme donuts. He was everywhere in Tallahassee with that uniform on. Okay, at the bar.
That's probably why he act like that. You seen him at the bar. You seen him at the bar. That's why he act like that.
The way he had that hat cocked to the side, he might have been at the bar.
Jarrell says he owns something.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all though, man, the dude, I think they sent out. I think it was a good man, because my whole thing is, why send him a half?
Yeah, me and you agreed to that.
Yeah, well, what you send him a half for?
Shouldn't even play that game at all.
Right.
What you send him a half for? And the thing is, you know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
We really know we know how important he is to this team after watching last night's game.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
and for Jimbo Fisher to say, you know what? It's time for me to teach you a lesson.
Yeah.
You got to give Jimbo some credit.
For
You got to
what?
give Jimbo some credit.
Get Jimbo credit for
Because-
what?
Just hold on. Now, I want to hit it. I want to hit it.
What did Jimbo do? Tell me what did Jimbo do?
He
He
did
sat him
something
out.
that none of you coaches like to do to y'all superstars.
Y'all stars.
If it's about
He
winning
didn't
my
do it.
game,
He didn't do it.
Who did?
Who did?
He didn't even know the boy was gonna be bitch for the whole game.
Who did?
Who didn't?
Jimbo?
He the one who did it.
No, he didn't.
Who did it?
When Jimbo went back in there, the top brass, the president of Florida State said the boy wasn't playing. Jimbo was in there crying hard out.
Let me address that.
Jimbo did not know.
Let me address that. From the views that don't like Florida State,
Which is I'm one of them.
Yeah, says that the head brass gonna do anything to keep him on the field.
Now the president bitch.
So
Winston,
he
not
he-
Jimbo.
so-
He did say benched, y'all.
Yeah, he did say bench.
bitch.
Yeah. Clarify.
Don't get it twisted.
Jarrell looking hard.
I see Jarrell
Jarrell leaned over there.
cock his head to the side.
Hand went up in there. That's Jim But yeah, no, he deserved to sit out that whole game.
Yeah, I'm glad, and like I
It
said,
hurt
I'm glad he did. It didn't hurt me.
No, I'm saying it hurt
I would
me.
have took that loss. And the thing is, and me and Bolade talked over the on this weekend, you know. But Bolade talk about, woo, if y'all lose and we win, I wasn't even worried about.
Well,
that
you
part.
know the winning part wasn't gonna happen anyway.
I wasn't even worried about Miami winning. But
If
he
we
was
lose.
like, yeah. But my thing was, I was like, you know, if we lose, we lost because, and I do believe that
You
you
was
say
gonna blame
whatever.
it on
Yeah,
Wilson.
We're gonna blame it on
Wilson.
Wilson.
We're gonna blame it
Yeah,
on
we're gonna blame it on
Wilson.
Wilson.
You don't blame it on Wilson.
Of course.
Not the coach, but Wilson.
No, I'm blaming it on
Blame
Winston.
it. So how did
He's our starting quarterback.
Yeah, and you
he's
didn't-
our starting quarterback. He's been our starting quarterback for 2 years. That Sean, what is that boy
Sean
last
McGuire.
night? Sean McGuire.
I thought he looked better than Wilson. I thought he looked better than
I know
Wilson.
you
Of course
did.
you did. Of course you thought he looked better. He
I
threw
know
what,
you
what he
did,
threw,
Jim.
2 picks?
Yeah, he threw 2 picks.
2 picks and about 13
Yeah, I
drops.
think you need to start next week if you ask me.
That ain't gonna happen.
You know, but my thing is, the backup quarterback at Florida State don't get snaps in practice.
They
You know
don't.
what I'm saying? They don't get snaps.
They don't. If we're not blowing out, they don't even get on the field.
Yeah. And just think now, he been there. He
This
been
is
there.
second year.
Yeah, 2 years. He threw 26 passes total.
Since
Before
he don't get
last
on the-
night.
Since he don't get on the field, he did pretty good. Since he don't practice.
No,
I know he didn't do pretty
do
good.
I
pretty
think
good.
it's
No, he didn't do pretty
No,
good.
he didn't do.
No.
For not getting the snaps in practice, I'm playing.
Look here.
They jump out in a big
Look
game
here.
like that.
Bolade
Bolade.
boy had 5 sacks
Sack
in the
player
first half. 5
How is
sacks
that
in the
good?
first.
They were pretty
He
good.
could.
That was the
pretty-
defense.
They were pretty.
They were pretty sight.
Yeah. Check this out.
Y'all gotta realize Clemson
Just like-
have a good defense.
You're not gonna even start. You're not gonna
I thought he
not
looked
gonna
good
say
going
that somebody look
down.
good,
I
Jim.
thought he looked good going down.
You did. Of course you did. He did look good going out.
Just like
No. My thing is, I'm not getting ready to say he looked good at all.
I ain't either.
He looked like he was so scared.
I texted.
He looked like he had never played football before.
That one time on
that's
the
our
sideline.
backup, right?
Yeah, that's our back, and that was
problems.
my thing. That was my.
That's a problem.
But hold on, Bolette. Wait a minute. See, because you getting ready, to stick your chest out again. Let me go ahead and stick it back
stick
in.
that needle in
We
it.
lost Jacob Coker, our our real backup quarterback
gone
is
to
over at
Alabama.
Alabama.
Yes.
He's over at Alabama.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a
and
stop
then
backup
hold on, no,
quarterback.
but let me finish. Our other quarterback is playing for West Virginia. He's starting quarterback.
Throwing 500 yards.
Throwing for 500 yards. So that's what we got left.
That's what we left.
So that's those two guys.
Those two guys wearing
but
Florida
that
State stuff.
Huh? The other,
Them two guys wearing Florida State uniform.
Hey, no, I'm pretty sure. They wearing Florida State uniform.
They wearing Florida State.
They got the Under Armours on.
Hey, just like they daddies donate plenty money to the athletic department.
Especially what is it, Thrasher or whatever his name.
All I know
His
is
daddy donate plenty of money.
yeah. All I know is
And he a coach.
They're not your backups then. They gone.
They go.
Right.
They gone.
They were our recruited backups.
No,
They gone.
They were our recruited backups.
You can't count them.
Jacob Coker and Clint Trickett was our backups. Right.
They
All right.
gone.
That's what I just said. He's the last one left.
That's what
Y'all
we
sound
got.
That's your
like, you know what y'all sound like? Them Gators
hold on.
with Cam Newton.
Yeah.
That was our backup.
No.
Cam Newton.
No. Cam Newton. Cam Newton wasn't their backup.
Cam Newton was their starter.
And they knew.
Cam Newton
We
was
know
our
Sean
Winston.
McGuire it was not our backup. We
know that.
knew he ain't no
Y'all sound just
starter.
like them Gators and Cam Newton.
We not making no excuses.
You sound like it to me.
All right, we ain't making no excuse because we
we did.
won.
We
We still
won.
number one. We still number one.
And
With our backup.
and AP poll agree that we still the best team out there.
Okay, that's what they say.
I'm just saying they agree to it.
That's what they say.
All I know, we done won 19 in a row.
Yeah, 19 in a row.
19 in a row. And we are, what did they Matt? The reigning national
champion.
Anything else?
Okay, we move on.
Can we get
Yeah,
applause?
I know that. I knew that was coming. I knew that was
I'm
coming.
surprised we got that much in.
We gonna run some score. And then first of all, we done jumped right in the show.
Yeah.
Got my boy Coach Jenlack, Coach Bowleg, the Reverend Matthew Thomas, and you know the one and only Jarrell is in the box. Welcome to the Alvin Ship Show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we started off, and then it's football season, y'all.
That's
Let me
what
run
it
some
is.
scores off. Thursday night's game, Atlanta 56, Tampa Bay 14. Today's game, 1 o'clock games, final scores. San Diego 22, Buffalo 10. The real EJ Manuel showed
up again.
Cincinnati Bengals 33, Tennessee 7. Baltimore just pulled out, just got Cleveland 23-21. And Detroit over Green Bay 19-7. Indiana, Jacksonville is woeful. 44-17. New England 16. Oakland 9. Listen, the Raiders could have won this game. I don't know what happened, but Jenlack wasn't even paying no attention.
No.
He was
Okay,
ignoring that.
New Orleans over Minnesota 20-9. The Giants beat Houston 30-17. So now they get them off the snide because Houston was undefeated. Giants was winless, and now they're in the scoreboard in the winning call. And Washington, Philadelphia. Philadelphia has just gone. They up 10 points on Washington, 37-27. And Dallas has come back and beat St. Louis 34-31.
Dallas won.
They came back and beat St. Louis 34-31.
Wow.
Those are the 1 o'clock games. The game's underway right now. Arizona over San Francisco in the first quarter, 3-0. Miami and Kansas City is getting ready to kick off. You know how Jarrell is over there. He's real quiet. We probably won't even know Jarrell is in the building. They start at 4:25. So if we gonna hear from Jarrell, we better hear from him now. And the Seattle and Denver is at 4:30, 4:25 game. And the bad Pittsburgh, Carolina, the bad boys from Pittsburgh and Carolina is tonight at 8:30. The Jets in Chicago is tomorrow night's game, 8:30 as well. So it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Bolek, I hear your computer over there. Yeah, Bolek. This is the difference between us young people and the
Bolek.
Bolek, all you gotta do is hit the
I'm
button.
hitting,
Bolek.
I'm
You ain't hitting nothing but rubbing that little thing over there.
Oh, don't say that.
Don't say that. No. Wrong words.
Rubbing what
What ship?
The wrong word, Ship. Don't do it.
Come on, Ship.
I don't know what you're
That's
rubbing
it,
on
right.
over there.
Have a
Oh, I
ship
know.
show.
Have a
Come on, have a
ship
ship show.
Hey, I know that speaker ain't coming on. I know how we get
Still talking.
Yeah.
I'm turning his mic off.
Yeah.
I hear the mic.
Jarrell, he's steady rubbing on the little cursor down there.
Oh,
Stop just like.
But just like,
You better specify what he rubbing on.
stop just like.
Well, Matt next to him.
He ain't rubbing on it up over here. His hand on the table.
Hey, but now we were just running off them scores. Now, man, Thursday night, like I said, Atlanta beat Tampa Bay 56-14. Are you supposed to lose a game like that? 56?
It really wasn't that close.
Yeah, it really wasn't. It was really 56-0.
Because it was 49 to
Nothing at halftime.
No, in the third quarter.
Third quarter. That's what. Yeah. And when we were coming back on the bus from Daytona, we looked down at the scoreboard, and I said the score. I forget what the score was at the time, but I said the score, and everybody was like, "Oh, that's a misprint." So we started looking at it again. It wasn't no misprint. It was 49-0 at that time. It was 49-0 at that time. And now this is my thing. Tampa Bay is 0-3 now.
He got one of the best defenses in the league.
Yeah, got it. I can't tell with 56
you can't
points.
say that. You can't say that.
I
Not
said
with no
God.
56
I didn't-
points.
hey, lit up- it's
No.
something wrong with it. Not
No.
with 56. You're right.
Say they supposed to have the best.
Supposed to have one of the best.
Yeah, the best defense
defense.
in the league or
Right.
whatever, and you give up 56 points. 56 points.
To Atlanta at that.
That I mean,
look like Devin Hester figured it out. Loving Smith defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know he played for him.
yeah, he played for them in Chicago.
Chicago.
You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
But how do you give up 56 points? And then the thing is, now LaShawn McCoy, not LaShawn McCoy, Gerald McCoy didn't play. He had a broke hand. One man don't make your defense like that. If that one dude, is your defense, boy, y'all in trouble.
Yeah.
Y'all in trouble because I'm gonna tell you like this right here. Tampa Bay better find some offense. Tampa Bay better find some offense and find some offense real
Quick.
fast. You know what I'm saying? Because
They
they
gotta win.
the way you look right now, y'all the creamsicle uniform. Y'all might as well wear the creamsicle uniform.
7-9.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be out of us and the Raiders pick first round pick next year.
No.
Pittsburgh in that too.
I
man.
said the Raiders.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh will be running
Yeah,
with
I
y'all.
said that too, Bolette.
Pittsburgh will be right there.
Yeah, we gonna be right there too. Okay.
Jen
Yeah.
done finally accept
No,
that.
I haven't accepted that.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, you still think y'all not gonna be
We're
there?
gonna be better than these two guys sitting up here.
So you ain't gonna be in that lotto.
We
Not
might
the
be
top
in
one.
it. Yeah, we
Not
might
one
be
and
in
two.
it, but no, not
Not
one and two.
Hey, y'all gonna be right there.
Okay,
with us.
as long
gonna
as
be a
we can get
toss-up.
Cooper, if we can get Cooper from Alabama, that's all I want.
No, y'all finna get Jameis Winston from you finna get Jameis
We
Winston
already
from
have
Florida
one.
State.
We don't need another
wait a minute,
quarterback.
just
We
like
need
that ain't
Cooper.
what you just told me a few minutes ago.
No, I say Sharp is our guy. Derek Carr is not getting it done.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said. We don't need another quarterback. We need some receivers. We need a playmaker.
Yeah, y'all
We
need a
don't-
playmaker.
No, we
then.
don't have a playmaker.
Yeah.
That's what we need. So,
So
we
you-
need
so you
somebody
saying-
like Coop.
You saying
We
Amari
need Coop.
Cooper?
We got to get Coop, boy.
So y'all need to go in the
Coop
draft
ain't no
then.
joke. Yeah, we got to get Coop.
And that's the thing. Now, one thing you did say about that old Cooper made what's his name look real
Real
bad
bad.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Vernon Hargrave.
Oh, yes,
Ooh,
he did.
didn't
Florida, yeah. Now remember, Vernon Hargrave supposed to be all
Yeah,
world.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about, right?
Amari Cooper didn't even see him.
Did it?
He ain't even see him, just like
No, he
No.
sure
he was in the end zone all
All
day
night.
long.
Yep.
All day long. Now we gonna get to the Florida Gators real soon.
Yeah.
Real soon. I know the Florida Gator fans ain't listening to me because they already know.
They mad.
Now I'm mad at them. Cause remember now, I said the Gators was gonna be up there.
I left them out there to the field yesterday, talking about they got to get home to see a win. I said, you might well stay out here.
But they did look good when
Yeah,
they,
the first half.
The first half, they looked really. They looked like a team.
They match Alabama.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was turnover. And it's
Yeah.
back with and you can't really blame the Gator defense because they was on the field the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is what I want to do. I do want to say about that game and Alabama. How in the world did y'all? Blake Sims has thrown for 400 yards per game.
Yep.
And now they ain't saying it. They're not saying it because the media don't want you know the racist stuff to come out. But this is the Alvin Ship Show, and I'm gonna let y'all. When Blake Sims got hurt, and Jacob Coker came in the game, I heard the fans start applauding.
Yep, they did.
They started applauding real. Now this dude here, when he went out the game, he had 300 yards already. He went out the game and they started applauding loud because he got hurt. Here come Jacob Coker. Now them Alabama rednecks, I will say that.
Yeah.
You Alabama rednecks start clapping. Okay, now when Blake Sims came back in, the other half of Alabama started clapping because they wanted to make sure they knew that, hey, we all on your side.
Blake
We're
here
not.
too.
Blake is here too. We got some Blake Sims fans.
Right.
But my thing is, what are y'all screaming for Jacob Coker for? What are y'all applaud? This dude got y'all undefeated. This dude ain't made a mistake yet.
And throwing over 300 a game.
Yeah. And y'all had the nerve to applaud Jacob Coker when he came in the game.
Yeah, it's the right thing to do.
That's right. That vanilla look good out there.
I got you, Jarrell. Jarrell said
that vanilla look good.
it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know that.
Come on, man.
You know,
don't get Black Panther started.
yeah.
I'm trying to sit over here.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Black Panther.
Don't worry. That kickoff is getting ready to go.
Yeah,
on.
he gonna get real quiet.
We ain't gonna hear too much more. But no, my thing is, I was like, look at these dudes. And now one thing we said back in the day, back probably about 2 months ago when it was when we was talking about football season coming in. Remember Lane Kiffin said his running backs are just as good as any running back
in the
tandem in the NFL.
Right.
Yep.
He ain't far off.
There's some good running backs out there.
They tough. They are tough.
TJ Yeldon.
Well,
TJ Yeldon.
Yeldon is
them
good.
Alabama boys.
King and
But I'm
Drake.
just saying,
Yeah, it's some tough
the
ones out
running
there.
backs are coming back.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry.
But them 2-3 he got over there in
Yes,
Alabama.
sir. Though that is
They
a
told the
1,
football.
2, 3 punch right there.
They told
and that 27, Derrick Henry,
Yeah.
man. I know everybody. Oh shit, he ain't no Earl Campbell. He ain't no Earl Campbell, but he sure close. That boy is close. That boy is tough. I mean, I'm seeing dude.
He big
He
and
is
everything.
big. I see people bouncing off him. I see the cornerback try to hit him in the leg. Look like the cornerback's shoulder just squished, and he kept moving. I said, man, this ain't even fair. This ain't even fair. That boy is, and it seemed like the more they gave him the ball, the tougher he got.
Stronger he got.
Yeah, the stronger he got. And I mean, they were trying to tattoo him, and he looked like he was tattooing them, just like.
Well, I want to see them run through a good defense because Alabama don't play nobody.
What else playing? The Gators defense is good.
Gators ain't all that.
Come on, man.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man.
Gators ain't all
Gators
that.
ain't all that,
And the
man.
defense.
Come on, man.
Defense.
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right. Okay. Well, y'all know I have to be ready for these kind of questions. Y'all know I have to be ready for these kind of questions. Okay.
Come on, man.
Now y'all
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
you want to see him against a good defense.
Yeah,
Good defense.
good
Okay.
Let me see
Now
him
let me
against
ask
a good
y'all. Now
defense.
last year when Alabama defense was ranked number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Alabama defense was ranked number 1. Oklahoma defense was ranked number 6 in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Henry ran all over Oklahoma defense last year in the Sugar Bowl. He ran all over them in the Sugar Bowl last year.
Number 6
Six
defense.
defense.
In the whole country.
6.
6.
Yeah, be in top 5.
Top 5. Yeah, top 5. Yeah. Let's go with the top 5. That's what we do.
Well, that
Are we
ranked.
doing top 6?
Oh, hold on. Hey, they was ranked number 6 coming into that game.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Alabama lost. Y'all don't forget now.
Yeah.
Oklahoma shut Alabama offense down in the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah, okay.
The only thing they didn't shut down
Well,
is
the
number
two-
27, Derrick Henry.
the 2 running backs.
the 2
The
running
3
backs.
running backs.
The 3 running backs. But
That's
they
the only
lost.
thing. Yeah.
But they lost.
And they lost.
Yeah, they lost because they lost
So
because
what you trying to say, Jay?
because AJ McCarron ain't nothing.
They defense.
And Alabama defense, who was ranked number 1 or number 2, they couldn't stop Oklahoma offense.
And that's the
Which
point.
was number
What was Oklahoma offense?
number 6 too?
They
No, Oklahoma ain't had no. They were probably not top 15 or something
top
like
15.
that. Yeah, and Alabama couldn't stop their offense. The thing is, Alabama lost.
Alabama don't play nobody. My
nobody.
thing is
They
they don't
don't
play
play
nobody.
Not tough.
How do y'all say they don't play nobody and they are in the Southeastern Conference?
They play 2 teams
Two
out of that
that's tough
whole.
over
That's
there.
tough over there on
What's
their
the two
side of the
teams?
bracket.
What's the 2 teams?
At their side
And
of the
they
bracket.
lose
You
every
know what
other
I'm
year.
saying?
What's the 2 teams?
Auburn.
In Mississippi.
So LSU ain't got no defense.
LSU garbage.
LSU, they name out there now.
LSU
have LSU sending more people to the NFL
that they do
than over the past 3 years than anybody.
They do that.
Wait a minute. How you gonna say they don't have nothing? They don't have nothing, and they sending more people to the NFL than any college team out there right now.
They drop 2 to 3 games every year.
Thank you.
That's offense. That's they coach.
They coach.
That's LSU.
That's LSU.
We talking about the defense.
We talking about LSU. No, we talking about LSU.
But the defense losing though.
That's right. If they losing, they losing.
The defense is causing them losing.
The whole team lose. I don't just say who.
Let me ask you a question.
Did
Alabama defense? Did Alabama defense lose last night?
Did they lose? Yeah, they should have.
They ain't played nobody.
They
ain't played nobody.
Who? Alabama?
Yeah.
Alabama beat Florida last night.
That ain't nobody.
Is they ranked?
Florida ranked? Is they in the top 50?
Rankings don't matter. Rankings don't matter.
Is the Gators ranked?
Rankings don't matter.
Right?
In the top 50?
Until the 6th game of the season.
Here we go with that 6th game. Here we go with
that 6. 6 again.
Here we go with the
6 again. Here we go, number 6.
Yeah.
Until the 6th game of the season, rankings don't matter. The only team that should be ranked is Florida State.
That's the only team
that should be ranked. That's the only team that should be ranked. We know they number 1 because they finished the season number 1.
Yeah, but Florida ain't nobody.
Huh?
Florida ain't nobody.
Come on. Let's move on, man. Let's talk about them Gators no more.
No, the Gators, you
Listen here.
You don't waste the air on them.
Florida State, Florida Gators, Miami Hurricane, UCF, BCC, Florida A&M. That's some teams from Florida. We got to talk about them.
Oh, well,
we got to talk about it.
We can talk about it.
We got to talk about it.
Yeah, we talk about it.
We don't want to make it a show, though. We don't want to make it a whole show about Gators.
Hey, the Florida Gators, Will Muschamp might be out of here.
Oh, yeah, he gone.
He might.
Muschamp, I can hear the Gator fans.
They saying get rid of him.
Right now.
Yeah. Earl Holmes,
get rid of him.
Earl Holmes out of Florida A&M. Right behind. He right behind him.
He going to.
After yesterday,
secret.
Earl Holmes is gone too.
No secret.
Yeah, he's out there. I know Kelly Winslow gonna get rid of him and his whole staff.
What about the guy go to church on the sideline every week?
Oh, your boy Al Golden,
yeah.
Bowlehead boy, Jarrell boy.
Oh, he's still gonna be there.
Bowlehead boy and Jarrell boy.
He's gone.
He gone, Bowlehead.
They put up a good game against Nebraska last night. They put some points up with a freshman quarterback.
They did the same thing.
They did. I mean,
did.
Yeah,
put up some points.
Yeah.
But when it's all over,
I wish we could have put up some.
That would always
at least make it look good.
Make it look good. And we scored first.
And that was it.
We went down there, kicked them little 3 had it, the crowd, the band, all the jumping around.
Oh, we got a game here.
And all of a sudden it was 28-3 in 2 minutes.
Hey, Coach Bowleg, Coach Gillette, the referee Patrick Thomas, the one and only Jarrell is in the box. It's the Alvin Ship Show. We'll be back.
It's the little dude with the squeaky voice, but the boy who knows his shit. The Alvin Ship Show is on.
And we're back. It's the Alvin Ship Show. Coach Gillette, Coach Bowleg, the referee Matthew Thomas, and the one and only Jarrell is in the box. When we left, we was talking about FAMU.
Yes. Yes,
my man Gillette getting tired
I
of
drove
riding
all
out.
the way back home after the game. That's the first time
You
I
didn't
ever.
stay?
I didn't even stay in Tallahassee.
Why?
That was sad.
And you woke up and you woke up to your Raiders doing the same thing.
On my way out, I saw Wilson headed to the game. On my way home, I passed Wilson going to Florida State.
He was on the
In
way
his
to the
uniform.
game.
In his uniform.
Like, ain't nobody studying you.
Yeah.
Nobody studying you.
That sound good.
Yeah. Ain't nobody studying you.
On my way going down on Monroe to 10,
Yeah.
I passed Wilson.
What stop he was at?
Right there in Tennessee at Krispy Kreme.
He can get some sugar.
Hey, FAMU lost to Coastal Carolina 48-3, and UCF knocked off Bethune-Cookman Bethune-Cookman University over at Bright House Stadium. I'm hearing that the haters, Cookman getting the big head. They starting to get the big head, thinking they all that because they done beat a couple D1 teams. I mean D1 1A schools.
Yeah.
That's your granddaddy.
Huh?
Mario, that's your granddaddy saying that. If you listening, your granddaddy, Jen Light, said that.
Now,
Oh yeah, they got a big win yesterday too now.
Oh yeah, Jen-Lac. And matter of fact, they won the week before that.
Right. Oh yeah.
Mario.
Southeastern University.
Okay. 407-894-1680. Go ahead, Miss Ruby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Miss Ruby.
Hey, you say you seen Winston, huh?
Oh yeah.
Did he have some crabs in his hand?
Oh, no, you didn't.
He probably did.
Did he have the receipt with him? Y'all don't open up a can of worms.
Miss Ruby, what you think about that suspension that he got this week?
He should have, because he should know better.
Yeah,
He should know better because, see, he's a Heisman Trophy winner. And some things you got to lay aside because you're a role model to other people, and he's sure looking up to him. And you got to just sometimes watch what you do. He put himself, he should have been suspended.
And what you say?
He should have been suspended because when he did it the first and the second time, the third time, you know better.
exactly, and that's my whole point.
He need to clean up his act, shape up and ship out.
That's right, and he keep getting in trouble. That's my whole point. You can't keep letting him get away with this stuff.
Yeah, he's not above the law.
Exactly.
When he get in the NFL, he's really gonna get it. He's really gonna know what time.
He might not get in the NFL if he keep on.
Yeah, because they ain't playing over there right now. The
NFL
NFL is not playing right now.
They're not having
No,
it.
not doing little stupid stuff like that there.
Right. Now,
How you gonna walk up in a store and just walk out with some crab?
Miss Ruby, we ain't talking about the crab no more. We done left the crab. We talking about what he just
But
did.
it gets my fix, the boy.
We talking about what he just did, Miss Ruby.
Miss Rubin.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's
Stupid.
just now. Just in case people don't know what he actually did, he did not break no laws. Now.
No, he didn't do nothing illegal.
He didn't do anything illegal, but he did
He made
something.
wrong decisions.
Yeah. He got up on a table and said
In the
something
Union Hall.
that was real filthy or whatever. Now
Towards women.
Yeah, and this he got this from some website that these people are trying to teach these grown men, telling these kids that they want everybody to get on board and say this real filthy thing or whatever.
Now he doing that there.
Yeah.
Filthy stuff about women.
You're right.
He just got an allegation about rape.
And he still ain't
Now,
off
see,
the
that
hook.
don't
He
look
ain't off the
nice.
hook yet.
That don't even look now. That make you raise speculations right there.
Exactly.
You know.
Make me think he
You
really
right,
did
you
do
right
that.
about that.
Right. Some things you got to stray away from.
Right.
But back to that Muschamp. I'm singing his song right now. Hit the road, Jack.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more.
That's what I quite gonna sing next week. Hit the road, Jack. She's gonna sing an A and B selection. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
No more.
Hey, I was on Will Muschamp's side until
I was too,
but Jeff, and I'm telling you, if Jeff Driscoll don't get up out of the back, out of that up under that center, y'all in trouble. The Florida Gators, y'all are in trouble because Jeff Driscoll
maybe
is not the
go out
answer.
there and take a hike at him.
There you go, Miss Ruben. You got to be better than him.
Yeah, you can't be no worse.
Yeah,
I can go down there and tell them hut 1, hut 2. I mean hut your hut. I mean hut How many hits you did?
I don't know.
Whatever you want.
How
Five,
many-
I
one.
don't know. You know you got to put your hands up on this button out there.
Oh, no, that's all right. That's okay.
You don't want to be touching that down there.
No,
man.
no.
Or rubbing on something like that earlier.
Rubbing. Like Bole was doing.
That's what you call a messy situation.
Messy situation. Okay.
They can just go and give me 15 yards. Because I'm not going to do it.
Give me 15 yards.
I don't know. That's a young boy, Miss Ruby. You might want to go down there now.
No. Yeah, how young you is?
Hey, Miss Ruby. Thank you for the call, Miss Ruby. Thank you for the call, Miss Ruby.
Y'all some mean little boys.
Hey, Miss Ruby.
Huh?
I seen you at the game the other night. Y'all pull a good one off, huh?
Yeah, Oak Ridge. Let me tell you something.
Uh-oh.
Oak Ridge is a team to watch. They lost to West Orange or whatnot, but they
good.
put the school in Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge is the team to watch.
Right.
I'm telling you now.
And now I do have a problem with they got Oak Ridge ranked number 7 in around here, and if you beat a Popka, you should not be number 7.
You should be higher than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had got a little high, but then they lost to West Orange, so they had to come down.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
They had to come back down, huh?
Yeah, but they're
gonna be up there, but they should. They got Wakava was the hardest team they had.
Yeah, they are.
So they done got rid of them, so they should breeze through.
Yeah, the rest of their schedule is soft.
Yeah.
Everybody got like 0-3, 1-3.
And they got the next 4 games at home.
At home, right? And
Go ahead, Miss Ruby.
and the
Miss
next
Ruby
4
on top of her team.
and the next 4 games
Ruby know her team.
is conference game.
Yeah, that's my. What you say, Miss Ruby? Why?
I say Miss Ruby know her team. That's good.
Yeah, I
man.
know my team. I
You
know
sure
my
do.
team.
You sure do now.
That's right. I'm gonna have my pom-poms and my cheerleader uniform.
You had them on Friday night.
Yeah, down to my ankle.
Tell your ankle, that's right.
Yeah.
I had to leave you. It started raining.
And I had my church hat on. I was
You had it on. You sure pushing back.
Way back.
All right, Miss Ruby.
Okay, baby, y'all be good. One Sunday I'm gonna come up there and sit with y'all and teach you something.
all right, Miss Ruby.
Okay,
All right, you take it easy. All right, let me see. Take it easy. All right, Miss Ruby. Hey, now what she was saying about Wakava is not. Wakava has lost their ranking already. They out of the top.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
In the local thing, but Oak Ridge they number 7. They knocked off Wakava the other night, 18-12 or whatever. Now this is another story that happened in the news this week. Now I'm gonna ask y'all because me myself. Jarrell, Jarrell's still over there, y'all. It's the Alvin Ship Show. I got Coach Jenlack, Coach Bowleg, the referee Matthew Thomas, and Jarrell is in the box over there.
It must not be looking good.
No, he quiet right now.
Kick
but
off.
Listen, Texas Ranger, and I know we don't talk about no baseball on here, but I had to bring this up here. Texas Ranger manager Ron Washington comes out to tell the world he wasn't true to his wife. Remember now, he retired this week. He retired this year before the season was over, and everybody was like, "Why? Why did he retire?" You know, they weren't winning. They wasn't winning.
Like they were winning.
Yeah,
right.
but at the same time, they have just left the World Series. They was in the World Series just a couple years ago. Matter of fact, they got there twice.
Yeah,
they got there twice. They didn't win. They didn't win, but they did get there twice, Jarrell. Now, Jarrell, I want to ask you this one because y'all know you a baseball man over there. Why does this dude need to come out? Didn't nobody ask him this. Didn't nobody know what was going on. But he had to come out to say, I was untrue to my wife. What's the point of that?
Hey, man, why are you talking to me?
You know the game,
you know the game on.
Well,
he's trying to stop you from watching the game.
You the only one watch baseball, so I had to talk to you for a second.
Is that the brother one be always licking his lips and tongue?
No, he want
LL Cool J.
Yeah.
LL.
Yeah.
He wanted to clear
Now,
his
Jarrell, what is the point of him doing that, Jarrell?
Have no idea. You grown man.
You don't want to talk about nothing.
Well, who you been with then?
Huh?
If he wasn't true to who he was with.
Yeah.
I mean, if he
Oh,
gonna
what
tell
he
it,
was-
tell it.
Yeah, if
What
you
was he
telling,
with?
Yeah,
if
if he
you
gonna come
telling,
out and say it,
yeah,
say it.
didn't nobody ask him. Wasn't no story. There wasn't no reports or nothing like that. Unless the woman said, "I'm gonna tell
gonna
everybody."
tell.
What is the point of you coming out saying all this?
It was one of the players.
Oh, he been with one of the players?
One of the players.
Wow, Bolin. Really?
He slept with one of the
One of the
players?
players.
No,
That's a men thing.
That's what
No,
Bolin just said.
You might have wanted to clear his conscience up, man. It's eating him up. That's an easy way to get it out. I can let my wife know. I just want out.
No, that woman gonna tell
Well,
him.
wait.
Wait
All
a
you gotta
minute,
do,
y'all
done lost y'all mind.
too.
Don't no man get that kind of conscience.
I don't know.
No.
Hey,
Hey,
never know.
Bolin,
Chip,
that don't make no
Chip,
sense what you
Chip.
just said.
No.
Well, why would he come out with it then?
Exactly, but I know he ain't got no guilty conscience.
But check this out. I ain't calling no name because they might be listening. But I know one say he can't do no wrong. Cause he'll go back and tell his wife. So it could be something like that. I know a guy said he'll go back and tell his wife.
but he did wrong.
Yeah.
He already did. So what's the point of him coming? No, I ain't.
No,
y'all
we
talking
talking
about
about- yeah,
telling
y'all
the
talking
whole.
about
Yeah,
what?
you telling the wife.
Yeah.
I'm talking about telling the whole world.
telling the whole
You
world.
telling the whole world
That was
that you
Chip
done-
saying. This guy just come out and
Yeah, first of all, you
Some
embarrass
push him to do it.
First of all, you embarrass. That's what I'm saying.
That-
Some other push him to do it.
that,
It ain't no guilty conscience.
No, I might say I ain't gonna say the guilty conscience, but it's probably that female, like you said. She probably say, "Okay, I'm for to spread the news." So he said, "Okay, I got to beat you to it."
Yeah. Now y'all know he got a cocaine problem.
That's why I say he always be
Yeah.
look at
Yeah, he got a cocaine.
Yeah, y'all
problem.
he always be about
Well, that tells you something there. That tells you something.
I just think I was like,
don't understand that.
Yeah, I'm like, what in the
Yeah.
world? What in the world you coming out telling? First of all, you embarrass your wife now.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You embarrass your wife. Mostly you embarrass your wife. What's the point of telling everybody that?
I don't get it.
There's no reason for that though, not to tell the world.
No, it makes
I
no
mean,
sense.
I can see him going to her and say, "Okay, look, this is something I did," but the go air nationwide.
Nationwide and tell everybody.
Tell everybody that?
I was cheating on my wife or whatever.
Yeah.
I know his wife ain't say I want you to tell everybody that.
No,
I know his wife ain't
She
tell-
probably mad with him for doing it that way.
What did you do that for? She finna leave him for real now.
Yeah, 'cause everybody know you gotta have somebody to do coke with. You don't do coke with. So if he was
And
doing
all you gotta do is say, "Hey, look at me! I was on that thing, and we was doing our thing,
I mean,
and
you
it
know-
happened. It just happened."
yeah, I mean, you can do weed by yourself, but
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
do coke by yourself.
Oh, you do weed by yourself?
You
You
can
like-
do
Oh, you
weed by
can?
yourself.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that ain't
It's
that.
more for you.
Yeah, you
Coke,
can do
Coke
weed
don't
by
let you sit
yourself.
still. He gonna make you want
You
something.
gotta have somebody with you. to do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay. So
Boy, the stuff y'all learn on this show. The stuff y'all learn on this show right here. My goodness. Woo! Yeah. Now, let me read off. I did say I was going to read off the college scores yesterday. Starting Thursday, it was Auburn 20-14 over Kansas State. Florida State, y'all know, number one team, beat Clemson last night, 23-17. Oregon had to pull one out the hat last night to beat Washington State. Now, just now, y'all remember, just last week, Oregon was the number 2 team. They leapfrogged Alabama. It's gonna
Right.
be interesting to see
See,
where
Alabama.
they are right now. Yeah, are they gonna still remain number 2?
No, they should be number one.
Who?
why?
Who, Oregon?
How should they be number one?
You see how good they look in them uniforms.
Oh, because of a uniform. Oh, because of the uniform.
They look-
They always look good.
I'm talking about- But them uniforms
They always look good.
Yeah.
They the best of the
Yeah,
come.
man, they gotta
Yeah.
be number one. 'Cause
Oh,
of what they
but
wear.
y'all already know. You see everybody changing their uniforms.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah,
in the
change
country
the
changing their
uniform
uniforms
this year.
because they trying to get like Oregon.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
can't mess.
No,
they
you
can't
And
can't
Oregon,
mess with
Oregon's sponsored by Nike. You can't
Phil Nike he gonna make
He
sure
gonna make
y'all
sure you
stuff
don't
gonna look
touch
better than our
I
stuff.
know that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Alabama knocked off number 3 ranked Alabama knocked off Florida 42-21. Oklahoma, West Virginia 45-33. Texas A&M over SMU 58-6. Now y'all remember Eric Dickinson? Eric Dickinson went to SMU.
SMU.
A couple weeks ago, Eric Dickinson say we need to cancel our football program.
Wow.
Remember that was the first team that got the death penalty.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They
yeah.
ain't bounced back
Right
since.
No.
They have not bounced back
they got it.
since. Since the death penalty.
The-
Now Eric Dickinson is calling for the school to just
Close.
kill the football program. That's sad. That's
That is.
real sad. Okay, Mississippi State knocked off LSU 34-29.
And what did we just got through talking about? LSU ain't what?
Yeah. Well,
And Mississippi, just
they
like
hadn't
said,
beat them. They
Mississippi.
hadn't beat them since 1999. They
Just
hadn't
like
beat
said, Mississippi.
Yeah. Michigan State. What you say, Bowleg?
I just thought about saying the 60 years. We'll go back to that.
Oh yeah. It wasn't 50 years. It was 60 years. Yeah. Well, I misquoted last week about Bethune and Grambling State with 50 years.
50 years.
I was told it was 60 years. Michigan State over Eastern Michigan 73-14. Georgia 66. Troy nothing. Vanderbilt lost to South Carolina, and Vanderbilt was giving South Carolina everything they wanted. But they South Carolina ended up winning the game 48-34. Indiana upset Missouri. 31-27.
Yep.
And that right there is just crazy to me.
But
and they beat them in Missouri.
But I seen that coming early in the game though, because they was playing them real good all through the game.
Yeah, but they didn't you hear Jen Lack say they was winning 3-0?
Yeah,
Right.
but Missouri.
In them early in the game.
Well,
So
yeah.
what does that matter?
Yeah, that says a lot. That says a lot.
Yeah,
right.
That says a lot.
Wait, Clemson beating Florida State 10-3.
at halftime.
So what does that matter?
Yeah.
Wisconsin knocked off Bowling Green 68-17. BYU over Virginia 41-33. And Nebraska knocked off Bowleg's boys 41-31. Miami's 2-2 right now. But Miami, the offense don't look too bad. I don't know, because Nebraska ain't no powerhouse.
I was going to
defensive
say,
team.
Nebraska don't got no defense.
Yeah. Nebraska don't. See, Matt don't want to give nobody no credit. See, Matt
Do
here to
you
cut
think
throat.
Nebraska got defense?
Now,
Help me out, Jen. Like,
now, let me ask you.
garbage too.
okay.
We played them tough too.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that says a lot.
We should have beat them too.
Wow.
Y'all scored 7 points?
Yeah, we scored on Miami.
Oh, okay.
Now, this is one thing I do have a problem with Miami. Miami is 103 in rushing. They got the best running back
Oh, I was
in
going to
the
say,
nation.
they ain't got the best quarterback.
The best running back in the nation.
Yeah.
How are you ranked 103 in rushing? You got the fastest wide receiver in the country.
In the country.
And now they all ranked 39th in passing, but 103 in rushing yard. Duke Johnson, you're not giving him the ball enough.
I was going to say, he don't touch the ball.
You can't be giving him the ball enough. And then all over that, they have the kid from Miami Central, not Dalvin Cook, the other one. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, but what was that Miami score? Say it again.
41-31.
Okay, so therefore he can't touch the ball because they behind.
They got to do what?
They got to pass.
They got to do a lot of throwing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's
Now, up next for Miami is Duke.
Uh-oh. Rematch.
Miami is up against Duke.
Well, we know
next.
Duke gonna take that one. That's
Again?
another easy win.
You just
No,
that's gonna
Duke
be
is a power. Duke
Yeah,
is,
you know Duke gonna-
won.
Duke beat them last year.
That's right.
Duke is they the co-champions.
That's right.
not co-champions.
Well,
they are the runner-up.
They
the
in,
runner-up.
ACC
runner-up.
runner-up last year. Duke.
that was last year.
And they had a good run, too.
Well, but Bole, you
that
act
was
like,
last year.
So
They-
Miami
they
gonna
still-
beat Duke this year.
Yes.
That's what I want to hear. I mean,
I'm a
you know,
true.
made him
I'm
say
a
that
true.
Yeah,
making him say
You
that.
made him say that.
You made it say that.
Yeah, you made
don't
him
wanna
say
say
that.
it.
He didn't want to say
I'm
it.
a true representative.
You forced him. You twisted on.
Yeah, man.
That ain't what he wanted to
Yeah,
say.
man.
I say what's
Now,
not
see, he
true.
didn't sound like Glenn Allgood.
Yeah.
He not Glenn Allgood with it just, yeah.
Well, let's try this. Hey, Jarrell, do you think Miami going to beat Duke this week?
Why y'all talking to me?
Not right now. Okay.
You see, I said Glenn Allgood.
Allgood, 'cause you
I
know-
went to Glenn Allgood. I didn't mess with you.
Because you know Jarrell is not listening to us right now. That's why.
yo, like,
He gone.
he is not listening to us.
Yeah.
But no, I Duke is gonna be a game. Now, Florida State got to play North Carolina State next year.
Yeah, we still owe them from.
But
2
No,
years
no,
ago.
we beat them
No,
last
no,
year.
but I'm
We beat
saying
them
we
last
owe
year.
them for
See,
those
that's
2
the
years.
team I
But-
thought was going this year, but they let me down. I
Who?
thought North Carolina was going to be.
No, I mean North Carolina State.
Yeah.
Now remember North Carolina
They
State
3-0.
knocked those off the out the top
2 years ago.
No, matter of fact, they are 4-0.
Well, they already
Yeah.
won yesterday.
They
Yeah,
4-0.
Yeah, they 4-0.
They 4-0, and we got to go there
Yeah.
to play North Carolina State next week.
Right.
So this is one of those games where you get caught slipping, you
Yeah.
will be slipping. You'll be
Yeah.
slipping right out the
I
number
think
one
both of them
ranking.
North Carolina teams, y'all got to.
Yeah, but North Carolina
North
ended up losing to East Carolina,
East Carolina
yesterday,
got beat.
70 to 30 something or whatever. And don't slip on East Carolina now. East Carolina is good.
Tough. They decent.
East Carolina is a pretty tough team or whatever. They beat Virginia Tech last week. Then they turn around and beat North Carolina this week.
Right. But we gotta play. We gotta play both of them Carolina teams because 2 years ago they both beat us.
That's what I say.
North Carolina and North Carolina State.
But that was.
I mean, the North
Carolina State. North Carolina, we won't have no problem.
Yeah.
North Carolina State.
Yeah,
that's a team that we always have to go in because like I said, we got to go over to Raleigh, and Raleigh is a tough place for us to play. We can't win over there for some reason. You know what I'm saying?
Can't go there with that preserved offense.
So y'all gonna lose?
No, we ain't say nothing about that.
No, that ain't said.
we ain't saying all that.
That is not a question.
That is not gonna lose. Those words.
They did not come out of our mouth.
Hey, now I'm gonna tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing that I did. You know, when we talk about Jameis Winston. Y'all know who Jameis Winston remind me of? Remember Lawrence Phillips? They played for Nebraska. Couldn't stay out of trouble. Yeah. And Maurice Claret for Ohio State.
Yes.
Remember them two dudes?
Especially.
Yeah, those dudes. This is what Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is one of those dudes that can end up just like Lawrence Phillips and Maurice Claret.
He's directly down the line.
Yeah.
Them two that were thugs though.
Well, just like so is he.
He off thug.
Yeah,
he off brand thug.
But my thing is,
ain't no thug, man.
Well, what I mean by thug, I'm talking about.
Good sense.
Yeah, he don't. A thug to me is one of them dudes where you don't have no respect for for adults, and you don't have no respect for anybody. I mean, especially people who you should be respecting.
That's looking
you know
up
what I'm
to
saying? That people that's out here trying to look out for you. And I mean, when Lawrence Phillips, Nebraska was on top when Lawrence Phillips played.
Oh, they was definitely.
They was on. Remember, he was with Tom Osborne or whatever. And Tom, just like I told y'all, coaches like to do, hold them real tight when they the star. Hold them real tight when they the star.
Played.
Yeah, Lawrence Phillips played. Yeah.
He didn't bench
Lawrence Phillips. No, you ain't benching Lawrence Phillips.
At all.
And Lawrence Phillips stayed in trouble.
That's right.
Lawrence Phillips stayed in trouble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maurice Claret stayed in trouble. He stayed in trouble. And they would not. They would not take him off the field.
So didn't.
They would not take him off the field. This is what Jameis Winston is looking the same. The only thing is, Jameis Winston won the Heisman Trophy.
And Jimbo don't care about taking. Well, you said the president, so.
Yeah, Jimbo was gonna let him play.
No.
Right.
Jimbo gonna let that man play, man.
What, the second half?
Jimbo's scared.
Well, he is that. I agree with that.
Jimbo made Jameis Winston go take that uniform off.
He wasn't scared of that.
No.
After the game.
He said that off before he kicked off.
After the game.
He said that off before he kicked off.
Yeah.
He was on the sideline with no uniform on.
Yeah. Now, and J-Light was in here talking about Jameis Winston. Jimbo knew Jameis Winston had that uniform on.
Yeah.
Did y'all see Jimbo Fisher's face when he saw Jameis Winston with that uniform?
Yes.
That was the camera. That was for the camera.
Listen,
Not the words that came out of his mouth.
What he said?
I know Jimbo done sat and had the.
What Jimbo say?
Huh?
Would he use the N-word?
Yes,
he might not use the N-word.
He wanted to say it.
He said it.
Yeah.
So he said it.
His mind said it. In his mind, he said it.
N-word, if you don't go take that S off.
Is you really that ignorant? Is you really that stupid?
If you don't go take my, like y'all coaches say, if you don't go take my S off, N-word, I'm gonna kill you.
You can't be that stupid.
Yeah, no. He didn't say that.
No, he
did not say you didn't. He said, is this N-word stupid? N-word, are you crazy? Are you crazy?
You the stupidest N I ever seen.
Yeah. And Jarrell and me and Jarrell was in here talking earlier. He didn't have to say not one word. He did not have to say. Jimbo Fisher.
It was a look.
Look, his face said, "This N-word is crazy." Is something wrong with him?
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's the difference in Lawrence Phillips and Claret.
They know he was crazy.
Yeah.
They know them was crazy.
You see what that little boy had on there?
Like he just got to the yellow bus. The short bus with the helmet on.
It's something wrong with it.
Yeah, it's so wrong with it.
He is right there with Lawrence. And you know who else? And what's the boy name? Tim Couch.
He definitely like
Tim Couch. Yeah. I mean, only thing is,
Tim ain't no thug either.
But I'm gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you like this right here. Jameis Winston, the bad part about Jameis Winston, he don't think it's nothing wrong with him.
He don't.
No.
That's the worst part about it. He think it's okay.
Yeah, he don't think it's nothing wrong with him.
They keep letting him get away.
But just like Jarrell said, that medicine they gave, what's his name? They need to get something. What's that Thursday they gave? Who that?
That's what he on now.
Brandon
No,
Marshall.
he ain't on it.
Yeah,
Brandon
Marshall.
Marshall. No, he ain't on it because
he's talking about the Brandon Marshall
Yeah,
medicine.
Yeah,
Brandon Marshall. If he get on that, you will know the difference.
Yeah, you'll know the difference.
You'll see the
right.
difference in it. His whole attitude changed.
Yeah,
You see, Brandon Marshall don't get in trouble no more.
you right.
That's some good medicine.
I don't know about that Bud Wilson though.
They just have to give him a little bit more higher boost.
Yeah, they gotta give him something, man. That West Welcome medicine or something.
Hey, it's the Alvin Ship Show. We'll be right back.
Don't call them the sports media or articulate, because they'll hit you in the mouth, because they don't get down like that. Coach Bowleg, Coach Chinlag, and the referee Mathis Thomas. It's the Alvin Ship Show. Access granted.
And we back. Yeah, Jameis Winston is one of those. He's not a normal kid. You know what I'm saying? He's normal in the sense of you are normal, especially when they get ready to put them handcuffs on you. that you gonna find out just how normal you really is. But we was just talking off the air. What I was saying, a normal kid, and I got coaches and I got coaches in here or whatever. Most kids, when you tell them you ain't playing football this week, they sitting over there on the bench pouting. They mad. They're upset. You know what I'm saying? They know they wrong, but they mad at the coaches for not letting me play. You know what I'm saying? Not Jameis Winston last night. He in the front of the line. He running up and down, the field because he know the camera.
Making sure the camera close.
Yeah,
to him.
like I'm under control. I'm all right with this.
Yeah.
You know, I'm all right. That's not normal, Jen.
No.
That ain't normal.
No, you right about that now.
Yeah.
When a kid knowing he's not gonna play, he's sitting on that bench.
He don't want to
by
talk to
himself.
nobody.
He don't want nobody saying nothing to him.
Exactly.
Because he know he's not gonna be in the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get that now, especially your superstar boy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Exactly.
Superstar boy.
The one don't think they supposed to set
They don't
out.
even want to be out there.
No, I don't even want to come to the game.
No, they don't even want. No, and when they do, like you say, they sitting over there on the bench by themselves.
Right.
And the camera flying by him every now and
I'm
then.
gonna give y'all an example. Remember Rashad Mendenhall played for Pittsburgh Steelers? He didn't come. He showed up to a practice late. So Mike Tomlin said, "You ain't playing. You gonna come to the game and be on the sideline, but you ain't playing." Rashad Mendenhall was so mad he didn't even show up to the game.
See,
There's a dude that's getting paid millions of dollars to show
Yeah.
up to the game,
And you told him you gonna be there.
You better be. He didn't even come to the game. Now he was off the team today,
right?
but
But
he
he
didn't
care.
even come. He ain't.
It
He
hurt
was
him.
just that hurt and that mad. Wait a minute. I'm late for a practice, and you gonna tell me I ain't playing? I'm a pro.
And I'm a star.
I'm just starting running back.
Yeah, that's the key.
That joker said, "I'm gonna teach y'all. I ain't even showing up." Miss Ruby, go ahead. You on that? Go on with the Alvin Ship Show.
Yeah. I would have told him, if you don't get in there and take that shirt off, I know that.
I'm pretty sure that's what he told him.
Like you finna go jump in the game. You were waiting for him to say, go in and suit up. That's how he rode. But you had to do like your grandma told you. If you don't go and take off that shirt, I know something.
Yeah. Now, Miss Ruby, that's what I'm wondering. Now, what do you think was going through his head for him to come? He already know he wasn't playing. He already knew he was not playing.
Warming up with the quarterback.
What was the point of him coming out there with that uniform on?
Let me tell you something. Now, we already know his elevator must don't go all the way up.
I told that. I said that.
And he's 2 loops short from Fruit Loops. And I don't want to bash him because he's somebody's child, but somebody needs to talk to him and really sit him down because the baby is childish. He's childish.
Very immature.
Immature.
He's childish. You're right. And you know what? You know what, Miss Ruby?
And talk with him.
Miss Ruby, now what you just said is the truth. You use the right word. You didn't use immature. Immature is a little bit better a little bit
more
above childish.
Yeah, somebody need to sit down with the baby and talk with him and talk with him about his
But people have got to be talking to him.
They
People
done
have
assign
got to be
people.
talking to him.
They done assign people to him.
And the thing is, where is your mama and daddy?
That's what I'm saying.
Setting
I
chin
don't
for you when
wanna
you're acting
bash
stupid.
him because that's somebody else's baby. But listen here, a hard head make a softer hand.
You right, Miss Ruby.
Right.
You might be
And
right.
he
Miss
got
Ruby.
a chance to make millions and millions of money.
Yeah.
And he got like he done made it already.
Exactly.
Right.
That's the key.
Exactly.
That's the key
He
right there.
needs to stay. He needs to be somewhere staying humble.
Right.
Humble
And that's
is
one
the
thing
way.
he is not.
And out the camera face.
That's one
And
thing
out of
he
the
is not.
camera face. They couldn't even roll the yards for him. The changeman couldn't even get the change straight. He was in the camera.
He standing out in front row.
He
You right,
wanted,
Miss
he
Ruby.
wanted to move he wanted to work the change. I think that's
Well, Miss Ruby, you were watching that game.
yeah, I was watching.
Because he
that 'cause
definitely
I
was
try to-
doing that.
You know, I try to stay up abreast of the stuff like old people and stuff because I need to know what we're talking about.
I hear you, Miss
Okay.
Ruby.
Where is Alvin?
I'm here.
I friended you. You need to friend me on Facebook. They got me on Facebook, child. They got me off that typewriter.
Okay, Miss Ruby, I got you.
Finally got you off the typewriter.
I got you, Miss Ruby. Sure thing.
Don't be sending me none of that explicit tape.
Oh no,
That ain't Jen like. That ain't Jen like, Miss Ruby.
I'm gonna send you back the Bible.
I got you, Miss Ruby. I got you.
Okay, baby.
All right,
okay.
thank you. All right, thank you for the call. Hey, and Miss Ruby, right? She said the right
she
word.
sure
He
did,
is
man.
childish. He
Right.
is very, very childish, and she and that's and she one thing me and her agree with. That is somebody's child. That is somebody's child. But when your child is out here acting like a D-fool, and that's what he acting like. You know what I'm saying? When you got the work, you on top of the world. You on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? Just like Jen Lack said, he gonna find himself not getting drafted. He gonna see draft day.
Right.
He gonna see draft day, Jen Lack.
That's right. They'll show you draft day.
Yeah, ain't lying. They will show you. They will show you on draft
Sit
day.
back and relax. Better stay home.
You be the last one coming out that room.
Yeah.
The best don't even
Ain't
go up
lying.
there if you keep on clowning like that. Don't
Look
even
at-
go to the room.
And just look at Aaron Rodgers, Geno Smith, Brady Quinn, all of them. They don't think they Michael Sam.
And them good,
Right.
good
They don't-
players.
Them good players.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You and like I said earlier, the NFL ain't playing if you don't know how to act. This getting ready to be a whole new NFL.
Yeah, it's done
This getting
changed
ready to be
completely now.
this getting ready to be a whole new NFL.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Keep playing around. 407-894-1680. 407-894-1680. Go ahead, Shanae. You on with the Alvin Ship Show?
Hey guys, how y'all doing today?
All right.
Hey.
I just want to say I love Miss Ruby. I don't know Miss Ruby, but I feel like I do.
Okay.
She calls in and she makes some of the most wonderful comments. And like she said, Jameis is somebody's son,
Right.
but somebody needs to sit him down and talk to him. You're right. He act like he done made it. You still trying to make it. So
Exactly.
I really feel like somebody needs to sit down and talk to him. And that's all I want to say. But I love Miss Ruby.
All right. Hey, now let me ask you this question. Let me ask you because I Jen Lack in here saying that that Jimbo knew that
about the suit up.
about the uniform. Do you think Jimbo knew? Did you watch the game last night,
I
Miss
did,
Shanae?
and he did know because all of them are in the locker room together. You know, he's giving them the last pet talk or what have you. So, what did he just go hide from the coach? No, he was there,
No.
just
Thank
like the rest of the players.
No.
For him, and like you said, for the camera reaction, he tried to make like, what you doing? So he knew.
You think so? Okay,
Yeah.
now this is my opinion on that. Jameis didn't come out with the team.
Yeah.
Jameis came out after the team.
was on the field. And
So-
He went and hid somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he actually. I think he waited till everybody went out and
Then he
then he
suited
went
up.
and put that suit on.
right.
Don't go for that, Shanae.
I don't.
Shanae, don't go for that. Stick with it, baby. I'm with you.
That's right.
Yeah, he knew. He knew. Yeah, he
was
knew.
wrong for that, and just like how your parents did you back in the day, gave that look, didn't even have to say anything, but you knew.
That's right.
Okay, now you're going to get that off. Now, you know, and I'm saying a few choice words in my head.
Yeah.
That's just what that coach was doing.
No, I agree. I agree.
But he
I
knew.
agree about.
But he knew.
I don't know about the new part, but
But
I
he
knew.
knew.
I don't believe he knew.
Now, Mr. Nate, I will say he did give him that look. Now,
He gave
Okay.
that look.
N word. If you don't go take that, oh, me and you finna have a problem. You ain't finna be playing next week.
Yeah, you embarrassing me now.
Yeah, you embarrassing. Yeah, and I mean, and that was the look Jimbo had. Jimbo looked like he was in a state of shock. Like, is this dude standing out here with this uniform on?
Yeah.
He know he wasn't playing.
But yeah, he needed to sit down and just chill out and get his thoughts together, you know, and see what he can improve on as far as game wise, because there's always room for improvement. But running up and down, walking up and down, always in the camera shot,
Thank
I
you.
just got sick of it. You know.
Everybody did.
Everybody
You're right.
did. Everybody did.
I think the whole world did.
Yeah.
Because-
So thanks, guys.
All
I
right.
enjoyed the show. And
Well,
y'all
keep
have a
calling
good
back
evening.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thanks, man.
Okay,
Appreciate it.
Yeah, Miss Shanae.
Oh Lord, she didn't agree with Jen.
You're like, yeah. He all right now. He got somebody to go along with it.
407-894-1680. The other number is 407-299-3946. 407-894-1680 and 407-299-3946. That's the number to call. Hey, and also, y'all make sure y'all go down to Chef Eddie's. Chef Eddie is doing it big. Charlie Chris was over there. And y'all are we tell y'all all the time, Chef Eddie can cook. Chef
Yes.
Eddie's boys can cook.
That's right.
Chef Eddie, when you leave out of there, you are full.
Yes.
You are full at Chef Eddie's or whatever, and Chef Eddie, the money is well worth it. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Y'all make sure y'all go over there, support our brother. He's right there on Orange Center. Y'all heard the commercial. It's the one with Mays and Franklin Beverly. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and support Chef Eddie, because we do it all the time. Now, another domestic violence thing. Whatever. We ain't gonna go into it. But another dude, Jonathan Dwyer. Listen at this, Jen.
Another one?
Now, this is the thing I got. Now, I'm gonna let y'all. First of all, this incident happened July 21st, and he turned around and beat up the girl allegedly. The next day on July 22nd. Now, this is a story. Running back Jonathan Dwyer of the Arizona Cardinals headbutted his wife and broke her nose after she refused his sexual advances and punched her in the face. Now, the first headbutt happened on July 21st.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He turned around the next day and punched her in the face on July 22nd. Then he messed around and allegedly threw a shoe and hit his baby while she was holding him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, Cardinals report his wife left the state after the incidents, but came forward a week ago after Dwyer apparently sent suicidal text messages, including a photo of a knife. Now, this is the problem Ship had with this story. He got arrested this week.
For something happened in July.
Something happened. Now, remember now, if y'all don't know who Jonathan Dwyer is a black dude.
Yes.
Oh,
in Arizona. He headbutted his wife and broke her nose.
In July.
On the 21st.
In July.
About what?
June 20.
Sex.
Don't even matter. Oh yeah, it said.
No, what did it say?
Yeah, sexual advance. Now,
He
I don't know
what he wanted to do.
Yeah, now.
Oh well, we all know what that was.
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, then you gotta ask me more. Then. You know now.
But my thing is,
That's why he headbutted.
Boy, look.
Wrong.
Listen. But the thing is, how do you headbutt your wife, break her nose in July 21st, and you don't get arrested? You just get arrested this week.
You broke a nose on the
You broke a nose July 21st.
Almost 6 months, 5 months ago.
Right
two months ago. 2 months ago.
Something ain't right on that one.
Yeah.
But
you kept saying that word alleged.
Yeah, allegedly. This alleged. Because I don't see
don't
no
seem
truth.
like it. Yeah,
it's something more to this story here.
Yeah.
Now, Jonathan Dwyer is saying this did not happen.
Yeah,
Right.
he's saying that.
He's saying that this did not
Did
happen.
she have pictures of how she looked?
Well, see, that's what I've been waiting on, Jen Lack.
Where the pictures at?
I want to see.
They haven't
Let
showed
me
that.
see the pictures.
Right.
Because and from what I understood, the police was called out.
Yeah.
The police ain't letting you go back
If
in the
nobody
house
knows
if your woman nose is broke.
Yeah, right.
I know they ain't doing that in Orange County.
and she
Yeah, you can head water.
and she
Hey,
one of them bright skinned sisters.
Yeah,
so
hey, listen. If Orange County, you don't hit.
You ain't got the headbutt.
Oh, you might as well go
push
open
her.
the back door for
yeah,
yourself.
and get in there.
Yeah, and sit down.
Yeah, because they coming, you going
Yeah,
to jail.
yeah.
And you ain't got to do it just
Now here in Arizona,
Right.
Arizona
one of the whitest places in the world,
in the world.
Yes.
and he headbutted her, broke her nose, and then hold on, that ain't it. He turned around and
The
beat her
next day.
up the next
Next
day,
day beat up.
and he just got arrested
The day.
and
I mean,
this
well,
week.
This week.
yeah.
This week.
So in other words, I need to just take my wife to Arizona, beat her up,
Beat it out.
and bring her back
Bring
in.
her back.
Yeah.
You better wait till you
Okay.
Don't you come
because they gonna pick it up.
You better wait till her nose heals.
Yeah, you gotta wait that nose
Yeah, so
heal.
in Arizona, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay to do
I
it
was
in
like,
Arizona.
are you kidding me? How? I mean, he just got arrested
Yeah.
this week.
Hit his
now,
baby
of
with a
course,
shoe, too,
Now,
though.
of course, yeah.
But
Okay,
baby
you go,
man was
man.
talking back. Baby man was talking back.
But you don't get arrested. But you don't get arrested.
I
then.
understand throwing the shoe at the baby. Talking back.
Talking back. Don't you talk back to me.
Yeah, don't you talk.
Yeah, and you know, Adrian Peterson got that all
Yeah, you better not.
Okay.
Yeah. Now,
Oh,
let me read some
man.
scores off real quick. We read the scores from 1 o'clock. Buffalo lost to San Diego 22-10. Cincinnati over Tennessee 33-7. Baltimore 23-21 over Cleveland. Detroit 19-7 over Green Bay. Indianapolis smashed Jacksonville 44-7. Jacksonville giving up 44 points per game almost. New England 16-9 over the Raiders. New Orleans 20-9 over Minnesota. The Giants 30-17 over Houston. Washington made a game of it. Philadelphia beat them though 37-34. Dallas came back and beat St. Louis 34-31. San Francisco in the 4 o'clock games, they had the 2-minute warning. San Francisco over Arizona 14-6. Kansas City, no wonder Jarrell's so quiet in there. It's over. It's 7-0 over Miami. With 5:56 left to go in the second quarter.
You got a chance.
Denver and Seattle are tied up 3-3 in Seattle. That's those
Super
are the
Bowl.
4 o'clock games. Now, the NFL redid their drug policy.
Yes, they did.
The NFL redid their drug policy.
And Dunn
Council
approved it.
Walker.
And Dunn approved it.
Wes Welker is back on the field.
On the field.
Thank you, Walker.
Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon is now his year-long suspension is off. He can come back in the 10th game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Jarrell had somebody that was on suspension too. He got off suspension, but he back on already. Deion Jordan
got off and got on.
Now, Jarrell, I know you ain't speaking to us, but how do you get your ban lifted and then they drop another one on you? I'm sorry, Jen Lack. And they put another one on you. Now, Deion Jordan says he has a drug problem. He has a drug problem, Jarrell.
That's the easy way out. That's where you can't get
In Miami.
all the money. But the thing about it is, y'all just got to talk about, childishness.
Immature.
But if he does seriously have a drug problem, then we need to help him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've never been addicted to drugs. I understand my wife been addicted to me for 15 years.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what.
Yeah, that's good.
So I don't know how it work, but she has been addicted to Jarrell for a long time. So
Right.
she ain't going nowhere. So he got a problem.
Yeah.
If I can compare the two, he got a problem. So we get to help him real bad.
Well, now he did, and he said, I am currently undergoing treatment to address my situation. I'm working hard to become a better man and to make better choices in the future. I'm especially looking forward to returning to the team. I want to thank my family, Coach Joe Philbin, and the Miami Dolphins organization for their support. Now, I'm cool with all that. But, Boled, you just said something he is in Miami. Now, did he become a dope head when he got to Miami? Or was he already a drug addict when he was up there in Oregon?
Yeah.
It got closer to him in Miami.
Well, one thing I will say, Oregon, you know, you can smoke that thing for
you
free.
Can get, you
can get
It's more, in Oregon than it is down here. Yeah.
It's free there.
You can get it. You can do it. Ain't nobody handcuffing you over there if you got a little thump with you. You know what I'm saying? Now in Miami, it just grows and grows and grows. But my thing is, did they research this? The NFL supposed to know if you're a drug now, unless he got some real stuff that they can wipe it out of the system. But the NFL supposed to have them real Olympic style tests. That stuff supposed to show up.
Supposed anything shows.
Yeah. So my thing is, wow. Now, we was talking about the N-word a little bit while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know y'all boy Colin Kaepernick. The
what?
referee, yeah. They said Colin Kaepernick was calling no, he didn't call the coach. He called Lamar Houston of Chicago Bears a N-word the other day. Now Lamar Houston says that he didn't call him that. Mm-hmm. The referee said this is what the referee said. The referee said, and that's what I like how he said. He knows what he said. Mm-hmm. The referee said he knows what he said. It was the right call. Kaepernick drew the penalty during an incident with Bear defensive end Lamar Houston in the fourth quarter of last Sunday's game. Houston told the Chicago Tribune that he didn't hear Kaepernick say anything. Now, Kaepernick turned around and said, Kaepernick was fined $11,000 for this. Mm-hmm. Now, Kaepernick turned around and said, the player I supposedly said this to is quoted as saying, I didn't hear him say nothing. I don't even know him, so why would he lie? Why would he come to my defense and say that? So it's not like he had a reason to lie or run up and stick up for me if I really said that. Now, Colin Kaepernick said, I didn't call him the N-word. But the referee said, you called him that, and he threw a flag on him.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
well, Kaepernick get called one every day, don't he?
Yeah.
Kaepernick. I don't blame him. I'll call y'all one too. Calling me one every day.
Yeah, just like now, let me ask y'all this quick. Go ahead, man.
Let me answer that one. That's just like refereeing games. You know, the kids that play, that kid can say something that one that he said it to don't actually hear it. So of course the guy can say, I didn't hear him say that.
Oh Lord, he got a referee.
I'm just giving you the reason.
Right.
I've heard
one of these July things.
Hey, no, this just happened. This just happened on the Chicago on the law.
We talking about that junk you talking about.
No, but what I'm saying is, or basically saying, because I done threw flags on kids for saying cursing on the field, but I didn't say that, ref. Yeah, you did. I heard you say that.
Man, you actually throw a flag on a kid.
Yeah, that's unsportsmanlike. Yeah, when you curse at
the ref.
Man, right. You don't throw I bet you don't throw a flag on nobody for holding.
No, I can't. Hey,
and he referee 5-year-olds, and they cursing.
Yeah, and he throw a flag.
Hey, you got some of them 5-year-olds out there cursing. Yeah, you got to get them right now because you got a lot of them out there. But no, I'm seeing. He said, what the ref saying is, you know what you said. So
but
the ref heard him.
Was the ref white?
Yeah, that's what I guess.
The ref must be
white. He's a white guy.
Yeah. Oh, well, he mad because he couldn't say it.
Yeah. But see, this is my thing about that. Now, this is my thing, and I'm going to ask y'all. If y'all on the football field or if y'all on the basketball court or whatever, and you and some ninja going at it or whatever, and he called you that or whatever, y'all got a problem with that?
No, that's what Lamar's saying. That's why he said he didn't hear it.
Yeah.
He understood.
You got a problem with that?
Yeah, he understood. That's why he walked away.
Because he didn't hear it.
No, it ain't bothered.
He might have heard it, but it
ain't bothered.
He
heard it.
But
he heard him.
Yeah.
You heard him?
He heard him.
But so you agree he said it?
Yeah, he said it.
Yeah, he said it.
Okay, so that's why I'm saying the ref.
But the ref should stay out of it.
Yeah, stay out of it.
No, that's the ref job. That's the ref job, bro. That's our job. That's our job.
Isn't that mad?
To keep the game in control.
No.
That's our job. To keep
that this year they implemented the language policy.
Yeah.
They
that's just it's their job. It's their job.
And the thing is, just because the dude said he didn't hear it, that ain't mean you don't say it.
Exactly. That's why the ref said, you know what you said.
Yeah.
That don't have no proof.
But that don't mean you didn't say it.
You don't have to have proof. He the ref.
So he
we know that.
He controls
and
the
we
game.
know that.
Yeah, we know. Mr. Whitey can say anything when it comes to a brother.
Yeah.
No, not Mr. White, referee. You can be black or white.
No, not in this.
Wait a minute now. Remember last year a referee called somebody from Washington a dumb.
He should have been fined or fired.
But he wasn't. He should have been.
Yeah.
But he wasn't.
But he wasn't.
If you say something like that, you should be. Yeah.
Okay, but he wasn't. Because y'all in control of the game.
Yeah.
Y'all can say what y'all want to say.
But we can't. But the players can't.
But the players can't.
No. You know, they got this new rule out this year anyway. They came up with now. It's not so much as watching the game now. They want you to control the game. It used to be you watch the game and you throw flags, but now they want the
Listen,
referees
I
to
seen
control.
a dude from Oregon punch two dudes punching a dude from Washington State.
I didn't say all the refs gonna do it.
Yeah, well, see, that's my whole
I didn't
thing.
say all of them gonna do it.
But
that's the rule.
If that's the way it goes. Oh yeah,
the rule
it's the
states
rule.
that we supposed to control the game.
Okay,
now.
but now let me flip this around. Remember about 10 years ago when the referee threw a flag and hit that dude in the eye?
Yeah.
And the dude grabbed him or whatever, or lost his, and he ended up he got fined. He lost his eye.
Mm-hmm.
But remember now, the referee didn't get fined.
Nope.
Right.
The boy did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And now and now they on the field. You're on you're in a different mindset when you're on that football field.
Of course.
When you're in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Now y'all gonna try to tell me that the referees can run around and say whatever they want to say.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, no. I'm telling you what happened last year.
Oh, yeah,
when this
yeah.
referee did.
Yeah.
Because if you, as far as I'm concerned,
Mm-hmm.
when that referee hit that boy in the eye, he deserved it.
He should have been. He
Don't
should
they
have
teach
been
y'all
fined.
how to throw a flag?
Well, they have implemented it now, not to throw the flag at you. It used to be whoever you throwing the flag on, you throw it towards them. Now you can't do that. You just throw the flag up.
Now this boy ain't got no eye.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't agree to what the ref did. I mean, and just like ref. I mean, you gonna have ref do what they supposed to do, and you gonna have the ones do what they want to do.
Now 478941680.
Yeah.
If y'all listening and you wanna and y'all wanna chime on, if you on a football field, on a basketball field, or whatever, and you and somebody or somebody, you and another person going back and forth, or you know, having verbal altercation or whatever, blah blah blah, and this person called you the N-word, do you have a problem with that? If it's between y'all two, do you have a problem?
$11,000.
Yeah.
That's all. For saying $11,000
For saying the what?
for saying the N-word. It should be more than that. What is $11,000?
Not $250,000.
Hey, come on, man. It should be more than that. I'm mad at Roger Goodell again.
For saying the N-word,
The N-word is only $11,000.
So Roger Goodell is letting you
should be
know.
$100,000.
Yeah, if you want to take it out,
Hey.
what is 11 grand, man? Come on, Roger, you let me down again.
Slap on the head.
You don't got no problem finding the wrong one, do you?
Yeah. Hey, it's the Howard Chip Show. We'll be back.
Like you hear it in the barbershop, bro. The Alvin Chip Show is on.
And we're back. It's the Alvin Chip Show. Coach Chinlack, Coach Bowleg, the referee Mathis Thomas. Like we said, if y'all want to call, and the question I asked was, and I should have asked it earlier, if you're on the football field and you and another player are jaw-jacking at each other, calling each other names, and he called you the N-word, will you be mad?
No.
Would you be? Would I mean? Do you think is he supposed to have a flag thrown on him because of that or whatever?
If the ref here.
That's the referee, Mathis Thomas, over there. so we know what he gonna say. Yeah. Hey, it's the high school section, the high school section of the Alvin Chip Show. We are up on this, and now I'm gonna read some of the scores of Friday night's football games. Mainland 63. First of all, let me say Jones High 18-14 over Atlantic. Jones High won 18-14 over Atlantic. The first district game of the season, Jones High went on the road and came back with the victory. And just like it was one good game. Yes. And we gonna go in depth in just a second. Let me read these scores off. Mainland 63-0 over Pine Ridge. Dr. Phillips 35-0 over Colonial. That don't mean nothing. Jones beat Colonia. Lake Mary, 35. I'm just saying they acting like they done did something. We beat them. Okay. Yeah, we just as bad as y'all did. We beat them too. Shoot. Now, Lake Mary 35-6 over D-Land. West Orange 47-7 over Leesburg. Osceola 35-13 over Liberty. Haggerty lost to Oviedo 55-20. Oak Ridge beat Matt's boys 18-12 with Kava. And Apopka 43-21 over Boone. South Sumter 45-10 over Zephyr Hills. Winter Park over Orlando University 24-20. Orange County University, I don't know what, OC University. Oh no, as a matter of fact, that's up there in Volusia County University 57-14 over Lake Brantley. South Lake 13-9 over Lake Region. And Bishop Moore beat Mount Dora 28-13. And those were the scores around the city. Now, we was in here talking about something. Something that happened the other night at the game that I was very upset about. My Jones High Tiger band can never be on time on away games. They are never ever on time. I'm usually just looking and shaking my head like, what are they doing? Why can't they be here on time or whatever? But Friday was absolutely ridiculous on how late they got to the game on Friday. It was 25 seconds left to go into the half. The band is just pulling up. We standing up, me, Coach Bowleg, standing up on the top. And this would really make me mad. Because we know Jones is the away team, so they got to perform first. Bowleg, look, and he called
first at what, halftime?
At halftime.
Yeah, halftime.
They perform at halftime.
But they was there before half, right?
The bus was pulling in.
They was there, but they was there.
25 seconds.
But they was there. That's all I'm saying. Keep on going, shit.
No, they were still sitting on the bus with 25 seconds. They were still sitting on the bus with 25 seconds left to go.
They wasn't on the track.
And Atlantic is looking around for them. Okay, now it was 25 seconds. Coach Bowleg, who was calling the football game, we was on offense. So he turned around and said, "Hey, you got 25 seconds before y'all supposed to take the field." The band director, I don't know what his name is, but he the band director. There's only one band director, so you know who I'm talking about. Threw his hands up like, so what?
Yeah, that was to an Oak Ridge Pioneer. I'd have did the same thing.
He didn't know he was an Oak Ridge Pioneer. He didn't know he was an Oak Ridge.
He went to Oak Ridge. Bowleg
it was nothing.
And he went to Oak Ridge.
Because he got them headsets. He got them headsets on his head.
Oak Ridge.
He
gonna want to talk about Jones.
Yeah, no. He got them headsets on his head. Calling the football game for the Jones High Tigers.
They ain't never had no band. He's just jealous. He over there jealous.
Anyway, he turned around and said, "Hey man, y'all got 25 seconds," and the man threw his hands up. Now this is the problem I have. What are you teaching the kids about being on time? What are you teaching the kids about being on time?
They got lost. You don't know whether the bus was lost
every week. Every away game, they get lost.
Every away game.
Yeah, just like okay.
Yeah. We left last year. Right.
I have to get on Jet Light side of this. Me and Jet Light.
What game was this?
Ship.
Okay. Oh, that was on our way back. We was on our way back.
Took the wrong turn.
And
Anyway,
you go to Coco?
Anyway.
And you wound up back.
We was at Cape Canaveral by the time we figured out where we was at. But anyway, that was coming back. My thing is, and I'm just a patron going to the game, going back and forth to the game. Now this is Orlando Jones. First of all, y'all already know we need to be at the game. This is these kids' time to perform. You know what I'm saying? The football season is when the band really come out to show what we've been practicing for. That's what they come for. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You show up with 25 seconds to go into halftime. Now, first of all, let me tell you how bad this was. There was a guy from Channel 9 filming the game. He looks over to us and said, well, after Bowleg looked down to him and said, "Hey man, y'all need to hurry up or whatever because y'all about ready to be late." And the dude threw his hands up. Now this guy was he was watching the whole thing.
He was like, because he knows.
Yeah, that's right. He's smarter than media. That's what he's supposed to do. And the thing was, Channel 9 always films Jones' halftime show. Mm-hmm. They are fascinated by Jones'
never been band of the week.
Yes, they have.
Last
Yeah,
week.
Jones High.
Last week.
They was the band of the week last week.
No, we talking about this week.
No. That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about this week, Gillette. We're talking about this week. We are talking about this week. He was out there to film them, and they didn't show. They wasn't. So he was like, they need to hurry up. And he was. I was frustrated because it was embarrassing to me because first of all, y'all ain't even out here. This team, the other team is looking around with like, where's the band? Now you can hear the band, but you can't. So Atlantic has to go out there and perform. Now the away team performs first. Okay, so Jones now let me tell you just how bad this was. They couldn't even come in with their marching stuff. They had the what they call it on the quick step. On the quick step. Now
get there.
Now Jones is getting ready to take the field, but the Atlantic director came out there and said, No. Y'all are, and I can hear this from all the way up there where I was.
So he was talking
y'all
loud.
Late. We getting ready to perform.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can perform after us if y'all want to. All right. Now he went. The band director went over there and shook his hand or whatever. Now this is something that is more important to me than anything. Jones High School football team looked real flat in the first half.
Like we always do.
Okay, they looked flat in the first half.
Come out flat.
Yeah. Now, but when and this is another quote from the Channel 9 guy. When Jones High band started playing,
they woke up.
He said, "Man, ever since that band came in, they've been a whole different team." Right. They were, and this was obvious.
This is the Alvin Ship show, the Alvin White show.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying, man?
It ain't nothing professional about that.
Okay.
It's nothing professional about that.
You keep talking about what the white man said.
Okay, no. I'm just saying how that looked. This man is here to make us the band of the week, and all we worried about is we don't even care about being late.
Don't care.
We don't even care about being late. That and now guess what? If that bell rang Monday through Friday and ain't in the band room on time, guess what they got?
He punished them.
Detention.
They not away. They home now. They had to go away to New Smyrna. You don't know what happened.
Gillette, this is every week, Gillette. This is every week.
Game. Every game.
And everybody knows
you can't
Gillette.
prove it.
Oh yeah, I can prove it.
Even the West.
I got the camera.
Hey,
you can't
I can prove it. I can prove it.
Even over to Wakaiva, they were late.
Exactly. They like every. I watched them at Colonial game. And and mind you, it was raining at Colonial game. Yeah. They came in Colonial game late. Stood there for 2 minutes
and got back on the
bus and left.
What's wrong with that? It was raining, lightning.
No, like I said, I don't come. Don't show up.
You just said
no. Don't show up. Don't show up. If you gonna come there that late, stay there. It was raining when you left Jones High.
No,
it was raining. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yeah, I can prove it. All I gotta do is go bring up the weather report. All I gotta do is bring up the weather report.
You can't prove
it. His camera what?
His camera. He got it on camera. We'll be in Jones High.
Yeah. My whole thing, see, this the mentality that we have. Yeah. That's okay for us to be late to these games.
But we always late.
Yeah, but
black people always late. Yeah, why are y'all making a fuss?
Because we teach. Because that's what we teaching them already. Be late. It's okay to be late. It's okay to be late.
Man, I know you ain't talking.
It's okay to be late.
You over there talking? We had to start 3 shows without you.
I had personal problems.
Oh, see that now?
Yeah, I had personal problems.
See that what I'm talking about?
Hey, I didn't get lost. I didn't get lost coming.
Yeah. See that what I'm talking
I knew
about?
where I was going.
Yeah.
We are late. Okay.
And mind you, and they could have been late. They could have been. They could have got lost. They could have got lost.
Okay.
That's why you leave early.
But not.
Because I know one thing about Jones High football team. Boy, they got to be out of the state of Florida before they be late for a game. Mm-hmm. Because they leave at 4:00. That bus is out on its way out. Now the game started at what, 7:30? Right. Jones High football team bus was out of there at 4:00, 4:15 at the lake.
The drivers we get don't never know where the school's at.
And okay, same thing with the band.
So you leave
early, so that kind of stuff don't happen.
You can't leave it to the bus get there.
The band. But Gillette, come on now. So let me
Can't
finish.
leave to the bus get
Bole,
there.
Can't leave to the bus get there.
I'm gonna let you finish.
bus
You
get
can't
there.
leave to the bus get
Bole,
there.
I'm gonna let
The
you finish.
buses be there, just like.
The
What bus
band
be there?
buses be there
Across
just
the
the
street.
same time the Jones High
Bole
buses
went
be
to Oak
there.
Ridge, everybody.
So what? Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
He hated. He hated.
Our band was never late.
Y'all had a band?
Yes.
That two-step. That two-step band.
Hey, but no, Gillette. My thing is,
With the 15 FAMU band members.
All right, man, we'll be calling back.
hey, my thing is, and I'm serious though. Yeah, they got it. That looked real bad Thursday night. That was embarrassing to me. That was embarrassing because, and not only because of the white boy.
Okay,
Gillette.
thank you.
Not only because of it was embarrassing me because they do this every week. 25 seconds.
Every away game.
Yeah, 25 seconds. Yeah, every away game. You got 25 seconds. 25 seconds left to go in the half. Not only are you late to perform, the other kids are out there getting ready to perform in front of you because they know you late. Then the other band is ready to put you on blast. No, y'all late. We finna perform. Y'all can perform after us if you want to. That don't make sense. That's embarrassing to Jones High if you ask me. Band director, I'm putting you out here right now. Get them kids in them games on time. This ain't about you. It's about them. It's about them. And not only that football team need that band. That football team needs that band. That band is important to that football team because when they marched on that field, when they got there and they got in them stands, that was a whole totally different
They
football
got a little
team.
bit more comfortable.
That was a whole totally different football team in that third quarter, fourth quarter, and then make it so bad, Matt. When they got in there, they marched the kids around the dang on track about 20 times because the field was under construction. So when if they would have been there on time, they would have known where they were supposed to go. They walking around, the kids making like a
now they lost.
Now they lost for real. Now you lost on the field.
Now you lost for real.
Now you real lost.
You get to the field and get lost.
And Matt, you ain't blaming no bus driver.
No, ain't a bus driver.
Ain't blaming no bus driver.
They don't understand formation.
Who don't? Jones don't? The school.
Yeah, Shep and Bowleg.
Oh, that was it. Oh, that was it.
Formation.
That's what it was.
They don't understand the formation.
Okay.
That they was
That
getting
was-
ready to
that
come
was
to
part
the
of the
field.
game?
That's part of it.
No.
Man,
okay.
them kids walked around in a circle forever before they realized this is the gate you need to come through. This is the gate. Because when we got there, they had people telling us, okay, this is off limits. Y'all need to come through here and sit here.
So they done walk by the gate 10 times.
They don't walk.
And they didn't know it.
They walked around halfway.
Now
and
why the white
realized-
man ain't tell him which way to go? Since he telling everything,
Cause you
Why
ninja
he-
should have been on time. Cause you ninja
y'all were
should have
late
been
and
on
he was upset
time.
with you.
Yeah, I'm over here enjoying the game
I'm
now.
upset with
Well,
y'all.
y'all find somewhere.
you
Y'all
know
can
what
sit
I'm
on the
saying?
ground as far as I'm concerned, late as y'all are. Yeah, but no, Jones High. Let's talk about some Jones High football. Jones High came out this week, and I mean Thursday night. They didn't play Friday night. They played Thursday night. It was a good night of football or whatever. And they came out, and like I said, they looked flat in the beginning, but they started putting it together, and the defense stood up again, Gillette.
Yes.
Defense, I've been giving the defense hell over the past couple of weeks, but they did this week and last week. They got, and it seemed like since last week's game, the second half of last week's game, they got their feet up under them or whatever. And they played. Another thing, the offense, the quarterback Gillette was throwing some. He was, what's his name? Clarence Williams. That was
Clarence
Prince
Williams.
Daddy, y'all. That's Prince Daddy in Purple Rain. Clarence Williams.
Clarence Williams.
Yeah.
I know, right?
That's
That
Prince
is.
Daddy in
That
Purple Rain. Hey, but no, he was throwing some. I thought he threw some passes that was big time passes.
Oh, yeah. And the receiver.
And the receivers.
Oh, yeah, he went at him now.
the receivers
Yes.
came up with some nice
Yes.
plays
Yes.
or whatever. And like I said, if you miss the game, the battery. If you miss the game, you can go and check the game out on YouTube. You can go check the game out on YouTube, and you can see the game in its entirety. Now, Coach K is he's starting. It's one of them things where it goes slow. You know what I'm saying? You gotta build it slow. It ain't gonna happen overnight, and that's what we think. Jones High fans, Jones High alumni, and all that. We think it's supposed to happen overnight.
Well,
Go ahead, Mel. Gillette.
It's the running game. That's why we start. We can't get that running game going like the way we want to.
Right.
Now, like you say, Miami doing his thing though, right?
Yeah.
But when he come out, we need to come out and score. He moved the ball forward, but we don't seem to be able to score early. You know, that's what's been the problem. We can't score early.
Right, and see, that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, so why is that? I mean, okay, you say you can't establish a running game. Why are you not establishing it early? Because in the later parts of the game, you know what I'm saying, it seemed like the running game started clicking.
Right. I don't know, for some reason we move the football, but we just can't get it in. You know, we'll make a mistake, jump offside, something else will happen. We'll lose a fumble.
Now, just let me ask you this question. And I ain't trying to put you on the spot, but you all on the Alpha Show.
Right.
Why don't we have a fullback back there with the tailback?
Because that's not the formation that Coach Walker run. So he running the ace offense with just one guy.
Single back.
Yeah. So that's all.
Oh, so that's the system that y'all run.
Yeah, that's the system there. It's not so much of that those guys, like Miami don't need a fullback.
Okay.
Okay,
now, and that's what I'm about to say. Okay, Miami might not need a fullback.
No, Miami don't need one.
But, okay, player like Aaron.
Aaron don't need one.
Okay.
Aaron don't need one.
Okay, so you cool with the system that y'all have in place?
Right.
Without the
I am.
Without the fullback?
I am. With those running backs that we have, yes, I am. With the two running backs they don't need a fullback.
Okay, now another question I'm going to have to ask, and I'm just asking, J-Lag. I'm just asking.
Okay.
Okay, now, I'm one of those dudes where I think the tight end is important to the offense. I think the tight end is very, very important to the offense. And I don't see y'all going to the tight end enough for me.
No.
Okay, and one other thing, I don't see, and I know y'all try to run the wheel route, but when y'all do the wheel route, when y'all throw the wheel, it just seems like the back is just, he's still behind the line of scrimmage. Person like Aaron Thompson, Steve Griffin's son, I don't forget his name.
Okay, well, he playing linebacker.
Oh, so he's off the,
he's not. He's linebacker.
Okay, so, and number 22. Why isn't 22 and 15? Why aren't they line up in the backfield running some wheel routes or running some slide? So put some speed to make those linebackers clear out that space and stuff like that. Why aren't we doing that kind of stuff?
Well, he did it the other night, but they just missed the football though. He did a wheel route twice with TJ, right? Is it JT or TJ? JT.
And that was
that's 22. That was 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
But was he behind but before the ball came out? Was he past the line of scrimmage?
No, he was behind.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I'm talking about one of them wheel routes to where that's what I'm saying.
He's going upfield.
Yeah, he doing the wheel route. He coming up. He going up the field a little bit more.
Right. But I'm saying Clarence just led him just a little bit too much because he has speed.
Right, no, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. You have the speed guys to run the wheel route, to run those wheel routes to where they can get out the backfield.
So he throwing the ball too early.
Yeah, no, I don't know if he's throwing it too. No, that's the way they got it playing.
He just overthrew him. The play worked, right?
Yeah.
We execute, but he just overthrew him. If he catch the football, right, he's gone.
Yeah, but what Ship's saying is more like he's not even making the turn and the ball throw behind the line.
Okay. What I'm saying is
you're not supposed to be turned upfield. You're supposed to be able to catch the ball and see the defense.
I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what
that's what you're supposed to do.
Let me tell y'all exactly
what I'm saying. You're supposed to be going upfield.
Okay, but see, there are wheel routes that you can run up the field.
Well, that's more like a bubble though.
No.
Okay, 407-894-1680. We got a call on the line. Go ahead, caller.
Yes, hi Al. This is your sister Portia.
Hey, what up, Paul? What's going on?
Hey, not much.
Hey, Portia.
I'm just calling. Hi, how y'all doing?
All right.
I'm just calling in to comment about this comment that Al's trying to put in about teaching our kids how to be on time. And I just need your team, Al, to be more serious about teaching the kids how to be on time.
That's
not a joke. They laughing, they goofing, they keep on back handling you, but I need them to be on your team, on your side about teaching our kids how to be on time. Because everything starts at home.
Exactly.
If you don't teach them now, they ain't gonna know later, and it's not a joke.
She ain't on your side this time, Jim.
Look at you be late at work. I bet you ain't always on time at work.
I'm at work on time all the time.
Thank you, Paul.
Can you prove that? Can you prove that, Miss Portia? Yes, you do.
Her time sheet.
Tell her, Paul. She got a time clock.
That's right. Thank you.
You were late calling in.
And the referees teach our kids how to be on time.
What you said about the referee? What you say about the referee?
I'm gonna need all the referees on the Evership show and all the coaches on the Evership show to start teaching the kids how to be on time.
Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate your call.
No, we don't.
Hey,
no,
sis,
we don't either. We
sis.
don't appreciate that.
I'm gonna be the one to say you get the T-shirt. You had the best call
That's
today.
right. She already got a T-shirt.
Oh, you already got one.
She already got a T-shirt.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her one that say you're late.
Yeah. Hey, Portia, thank you for the call.
All right,
See, that's what I'm
Portia.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
All right,
and people out there saying, and that's my whole point, y'all. We got to teach our kids to be on time.
Oh, yeah.
That what they did the other day was downright ridiculous. And like I say, and Matt, you've seen it yourself when you at Jones games, refereeing games and stuff like that. You see them. They come in late every game. Every away game, Jones High is late.
You got to teach them better than that.
Yeah, you got to teach them better than that. If you're going to give them detention for being late for school,
for being late for the band practice.
And being late for band practice, then have them on time when it's time to file up that football
But that
team.
ain't the kids late. That might be the director.
That's what we
That's
talking
what we talking
about.
about.
That's what I'm
the
talking
kids
about.
then, but get off the kids.
I ain't on the kids. I'm on the band director.
The director
That
need
ain't
to
sound
be-
like what Miss Portia called in here and said.
No, she was talking about young adults and young staff. Hey, we got somebody coming in behind us. It's Coach Chinlack, Coach Bowleg, the referee Matthew Thomas, and the one and only Jarrell is in the box. It's the Alvin Ship Show. We had a whole lot of fun. We'll get those kids off the video games, make them go out there and exercise, and y'all join them too. It's the Alvin Ship Show. Diabetes is killing us. We'll see y'all next week. Chef Eddie's.
Later.